Like I said, you ain't worried about it. Why Thomas got to go? Why Thomas got to go live when I go live?
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City.
We're gonna get two
views. Like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run here with counter. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Bring it down. 185. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
From midfield, here's Carr. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On second down now, it's Connor, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 24 yards. And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try the left side. Burnett, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a give right side. It's Burnett, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
180.
They'll run on 1st down. Burnett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Yeah, let's get set lunch. Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd down now, it's Walker. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side. It's Burnett. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
On second down, it's Walker, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that is going to set up third and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season, and the Browns have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. Now a play fake. Carr. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down now, it's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Browns on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, my goddamn. What a fucking pass.
Who picks it.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be effective as the game goes along.
The man, why don't he throw the ball?
Let up anytime soon.
Nowhere near the goddamn man. Come on, bro.
Wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Look at that shit. It give me mad. Come the fuck on, bro.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th
It's
touchdown.
giving it, man. They toss the ball up. Ball in the air fucking forever.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead
My
is now
quarterback
10-7.
throwing the ball right to him. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
2 guys right there.
Drive about to get started.
No blocking.
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen.
They'll try to left side. Walker. Oh, Walker showing the power. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Look motherfucking like it. Man, that dude throw the ball up, lob the ball up in the air.
And the Browns first down.
Like the ball, it ain't close to
They don't need to
a
run
legit
another play here
pass.
before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
The linebacker is in the backfield on the dive, man. Come on.
A lot of scrimmage, and that's it. The linebacker
On
Ryan
the dive.
Shazier there to make the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
On the dive, bro. He in the backfield.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
On the line like this here, I should be able to break one eventually. But that ain't how they got it set up. He got 5 people over here. I got.
Check.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Who did? Hathers?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Come on, man.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They ain't
As the
what
clock
now?
will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
What Bob doing?
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Come on, man.
Either
the same fucking play.
Finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Shotgun now for Carr. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come on, man. Block that, man. We gone.
20 to the 22-yard line.
Block that one man. We
Drive
gone.
about to get started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Set, 180. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Here we go, D.
On first down, Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 2.
180. 59. I'm coming for you. Check. Check out. Hop. Point it right.
On second down now, it's Burnett.
Damn, Burnett!
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Alert. Hey, Charlie. 6'6", bullet hot.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken
My
down,
fault.
trying to do a little
My
too much,
fucking
getting
fault,
outside
man.
of the
Come
pocket,
on, Dan.
and it
Come
results in
on.
a sack. T.J. Watt.
Went
And
too
that
far.
will
Went
force
too
a
far.
turnover on downs.
I'm gonna run you over.
Here's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix.
Come on,
He's
man.
gonna get it down
Fucking
to the
fullback.
33-yard line
Come on,
here.
Jankley. Fuck. None of them bitches should have just ran the fucking ball. 4th and 3. Ran the ball. Punted or ran it. Come on.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. 10 yards on the pickup.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run with the fullback Nix, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now Carr.
Oh, come the fuck on, man.
Give him 3 yards and a first
Man,
down.
pick that.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see
Goddamn
him try to
linebacker
come
all
up with a
over the
shotgun on
fucking
3rd and
fullback.
7 yard.
Yeah,
They
but
give
the
him
way the
that.
NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jannard Avery just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away. How about the defensive effort from both of
Man,
these
pick
teams
the
that
ball
we've seen in
off.
this game?
Fucking
Would you say
fullback
it's like
should
a
he be getting this
high-stakes
close
chess
to the
match right
ball?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told,
Come on, man. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They're able to convert on 3rd
Look at
down,
this
and that
shit.
sets up a 1st and goal. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a
Dude,
touchdown.
come on, man.
tackle to
Motherfucker
get
ain't
him back in the
nobody
end zone
moving.
After a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chambers. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
637. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
To throw, it's Carr.
Leave the ball out!
Knocked away and incomplete.
Find this
Trying to get their tight
motherfucker
end involved.
man.
Finally, that's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his
Man,
way
throw the
at all in
ball.
first
Man, if I
half,
throw
but
that
I'll bet you
pass.
The offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach.
So what,
Make sure
Brad?
they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The motherfucker running back hurt. You ain't got to look at him. Corner out. Torn labrum. Other running back out. MCL tear. Come on. I don't want to talk to you, Stan. I don't know how many he got. He fucked this game. I ain't got nothing for him. I'm down 3 points. This is all I know.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach
Come
saying,
on, man.
I believe in my
Give me a
offense.
block.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pressure comes.
Can't get rid of the ball.
Goes Baker Mayfield. TJ.
Come on,
And
man.
on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league.
Wide open to the
game in
quarterback.
top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Third and long for Mayfield. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage.
Pass interference.
Sean Davis with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the
Man,
type of
Baker
offense
Mayfield
that's
got the
gonna
worst
rip away
motherfucking
play.
arm I ever
They're gonna keep
seen.
chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr looking for his running back, and he's got him.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Carr. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. It's a gain of 26 as they pick
Oh
up the
my
first down
fucking
of the
God,
process.
man. They getting this dude
Carr
every
now,
fucking
6
play
for
in
6.
the
He's
middle of the
coming back out
field,
of the
bro.
locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Unreal. Motherfucking man is running behind him. Come on, Potts.
They'll run on first down. Frazier, he's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Frazier. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Yeah, this motherfucking ball catch.
So they'll get a little
Make
extra
a play.
time to
Make
come
a
up
play
with this
right
third
here.
down play as we played
13-3.
We'll return with more after
Make a
this.
play
You're
right
watching
here.
the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Carr. Flush to his right.
Pick the ball off, bitch! 3 of y'all!
Complete. The Notre Dame
Man, throwing the ball across the body. 3 motherfuckers got a chance to pick the ball off.
Time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's
Give
not
3 points.
it's a no-brainer.
Good shit, he missed that weak shit. There no fucking business of chance for this.
Take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime.
They dead
is very
fucking
much in
wrong
the
for you.
equation
Line
here.
that
Just
shit
what you
up.
mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And
You got 2 fucking defensive linemen so deep over here.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
-8, first play. Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Mayfield.
He dropped it. Motherfucker wide open. He caught 3 balls exactly like that. But I can't catch mine, though.
Wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in front of the scoreboard.
Should have turned that bitch up.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
Damn, I couldn't see the turn up. Bush done turn around and went got it.
Your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
On first down, it's Burnett.
Man, that man up on the catch, Burnett.
Just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First down, Cleveland.
The man on him to catch Burnett, bro.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Come on, block that man!
On the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They run again with Walker.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Come on, man. Hold him.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, You have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse.
Come on, man. That's what we want right there.
Right out of bounds. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh, my God. He just got the same fucking play. Man, wide open. Oh, man.
He has confidence. He'll throw
Give me the same shit, man. That's all I
asked.
ask.
It fell incomplete.
Nothing. Missed the field goal. Wind 7 miles an hour. 41 miles an hour.
A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes,
kick right there. I ain't think to win 7 miles an hour gonna do that much.
Get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. They'll run on 1st down. It's Frazier. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Frazier. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Nobody covering no fucking body.
With an explosive gain of 34.
34 years, 34 fucking yards.
Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited.
Nobody rushing, nobody doing nothing.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Carr. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Same fucking play over and over. Nobody guard this dude on a fucking crossing route.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Oh, my God, man.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left.
Can't make a
that will
fucking
keep our score right where it is.
Oh, shit.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns about to get started. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35.
Gave him the game.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Rattler ain't tried to go for the ball. Jesus Christ.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Malik Hooker. It's a foot race. The 30, the 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
Pick 6. End zone, end zone.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
2-point game. Need to stop.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring
I ain't got a fumble on the kickoff yet.
7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Man, dog! This man, dog!
And he'll be corralled.
Come on!
Right around the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take
25 yards on 3rd fucking down. How?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
3rd down. Give this motherfucker a...
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come
now the Browns will use the
man.
first
Are
of their
you
3
fucking
timeouts
serious?
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Carr. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I ain't seen so much bullshit in my life.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
Gave him the goddamn game. Fullback died.
Taken down at the 46. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Let's go. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Carr to throw.
Way over there.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
The same fucking play over and over. Cross the route. Getting the same, nobody checking the fucking man.
In the win column. On 1st down, Frazier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Frazier, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
Get
A gain of a yard. Makes it 3rd and 11.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
17.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Steelers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones, throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Hey.
Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in it. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the Arizona, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's.
The freestyle.